There we go. Alright guys, at some point you're going to want to expand your skills and start picking dimple locks. They're not so common in the US yet. They probably will be before too long, so it might be a good idea to pick up a kit and learn how to pick them early. Alright, dimple pick kits are pretty difficult to find, quality ones anyway. This is the Spooxe H/1. You can see they put this in one of their fallout shelter towels that they recycled, and they turned them into really nice cases. Inside of there we get 8 dimple picks, and we get a tension wrench to tension these locks. Let me go ahead and pull all these out. Let's take a look at them one at a time. I'm going to show you some of the unique features, show you the difference, and show you just how nicely these are all hand finished. Well, fellas, the H/1 comes in this roll-up Spooxe case. I've reviewed these before. We were very happy with them. The total price on everything, it's a little bit steep, but there's a lot of attention to detail, which we're going to go over in a minute. It's 114 euros. It works out to a very favorable exchange rate right now. $120. Doesn't get much better than that. We get 8 picks, and the picks are designed to pick dimple locks with the pins on either the left side or the right side. It really doesn't care. We got enough picks to attack them on either side. So what do you get? Well, we have 3 straight flags, and they're all slightly different size. Let's take a close look. First of all, the handles, they are rubber handles. They're hard rubber, so they're easy to hold. You get good feedback from them. But the nice thing is they're slightly oval, so there's never any doubt by feel how this is oriented. If the handle were perfectly round, then you really wouldn't know which way that flag was pointed when it's inside of the keyway. Could be perfectly vertical, you're trying to yank it out and you wouldn't really know. But since it's ovalized, it's much easier to feel exactly where that flag is pointing. Easier to control and roll with your finger and your thumb. You probably noticed a lot of shininess on here, almost a mirror finish on this thing. The mirror finish really needs to be on the sides and the back of the shaft, because this is the side that's riding alongside the warding and in the keyway. This one, it's going to be difficult to show, but it's perfectly rounded, perfectly mirrored, very smooth when you rotate. No sharp edges, nothing squared off on the back of here to get caught up in the keyway. They've paid a lot of attention to finishing not only the shaft, but if I can get the camera to focus, also those tips. Very nicely done. These are straight flags, and you notice we got 3 different sizes. They are marked. They say tool dimple and then R. R is the smallest one, and then they start adding X's when the pick tips get a little bit larger or all the same in terms of finishing. They start adding X's. So this one is slightly larger, and of course anything with more than 1 X is just that much. So I get it to focus there. So we got an XXR, and we have a wider one. Beautiful, beautiful finish on these things. Well, you can't always reach up inside of the crevices, inside of that really sharp warding to grab some of those pins. You need to pick and get around the warding, and for that we get 2 different picks. One is called, come on baby, Tool Spec, and again right flag. And you'll notice we have it a little angle, it's bent there. Same attention to detail in terms of the finishing on the pick. And then we have one called the Tool Wave, slightly smaller, so if you've got pin and pin, this might be the one to grab. Really nice, come on baby, focus. It's hard to show these really small details, but very nicely shaped. Everything is rounded beautifully. They took a lot of time on these. And then we have the left flags. It's the same thing. We do have one curved left flag. And the difference is they just put an L on it. So we got a 2-wave L. Very nice. Attention to detail on that tip. If I get it to focus, come on, focus on my thumb. There you go. Literally, you can go around a corner with these things to grab those pins. And then we have 2 straight flags. Left side pins are much more uncommon, but it's always nice to have options. Just in case you run across one, you're going to have the right picks to do it. Both curved and straight. We have an X, and then we have XL. So medium and large tip. They've also thrown in, it's literally a universal tension wrench. This works. It's got a wide end, it's got a narrow end, and this is pretty much the only tensioner you're going to need for pretty much all Dimple locks. Very handy, very easy to handle and fit in there. Anyway, there you go, fellas. The Spooxe 8-1, a great kit. A lot of time went into hand finishing these picks, and I think that easily justifies that price. If you'd like to win this, you guys know what to do now, right? All you got to do is go to that website, register, and perhaps next Saturday when we have the drawing, you'll be the lucky winner of this Spooxe 8/1 with the medium nuclear fallout case. Anyway, fellas, thanks for your time. Stay safe. Stay legal.